Greetings to all life forms and life workers who have found this demo of psychic services, tarot reading, and oracle card demonstration. This is my second attempt at this live, so anyone who was at the first one, look forward to seeing you here again. Resolving the technical issues now, so think this will go smooth. Hello everyone who's showed back up from the past videos. If you would like a question in particular or an energy forecast, you can let me know in the chat. I'm going to pull one for anyone viewing now or in the future. Hello, thank you for coming back. Okay, Stonehenge. So oftentimes the things that are popularized in our culture are based on false information, what we think about ancient sites, and ancient culture usually false. So when we can understand our connection to these ancient sites and how they work in our lives, we can better understand ourselves and who we are. Thank you. Getting everything fixed here, I'm going to do one card from the 7 decks for anyone now or in the future, and then I'll start doing readings. Hollow Earth Magic. This earth has a lot of secrets and ideas that we don't fully understand. Oftentimes these things cause fear and negativity. Look past that and know that you are connected to this planet and to the infinite cosmos, within and out. Okay, message for those who choose deck 3. The King of Swords. Now is the time to master your thoughts, to let each thought be a program into your software. You are the programmer. You choose what you think and what you act on. Be aware of those thoughts and let them hold and support you instead of dropping you to the ground. Hello, thank you all for coming back. I'm pulling one card from each of the 7 decks right now, and then I will start doing readings for everyone. Had technical issues on the first video, but it seems like everything's working out now. So deck number 4 is to not hoard your wealth. That prosperity and abundance that you have, you can teach and educate others without affecting how much you have. There's enough for everybody. There is not a detriment of wealth in this life. There's a surplus. And when you can share that, more of that wealth will begin to come to you. Message for deck number 5 is positivity. Let your mindset, let your perception of things be positive, because it is so easy to fall into the negative thought processes. Allow your positive thinking to bring joy and love into your life. Message from deck number 6 is Desert Twister. Let the natural phenomenon, let the sand spin, and know that it will cleanse what doesn't serve. Let the chaos in your life be an agent to start structure to form, and know that at some point it will come again, and be ready to weather the storm. Okay. Deck number 6. Finish. So number 7. The Chariot. So connect to your family, to your community, and move in the directions of your hopes and dreams. Know that you are going in the right way. You're protected from the infinite cosmos and supported by those who love and care about you. Ask for help and know that you will receive it. Thank you. Yes, I will start making a list right now. Thank you everyone for returning after the technical difficulties. Yes, I'm doing questions in particular or energy forecasts. And Sue Jones, you will be first if you would like an energy reading or have of the different decks that I'm using. Okay, an energy reading from deck number 5. Okay, angel messages for you. Hello. So you can tell me when to stop, or I can stop when the angels tell me to. I added you already, Monica. Oh. Okay, here's an updated list for you all. Okay. So your energy reading here is to tap into your positivity, to know that even when things are at its worst, it is your choice to see them positively. And the angels will always help with that energy, help you magnify the positivity. Be the bridge between different parties. I know there's probably people in your life who do not get along with each other, but they get along with you. You have the energies to build the bridge. Just know that by building the bridge does not make you responsible for what happens between these two. You are just the one who brings them together. Then it's up to them at that point. And that's where detachment comes in. Detach from what happens, what is said, what you feel, because each thing is temporary. And the longer you attach to something, the more painful it is when it naturally erodes. So just allow that detachment, and your energies will be pure. Trust the angels, and you will fly. Much gratitude to you, Sue Jones. So, how long have I been doing readings? So for 2 years now, I have been doing them publicly, and for about a year prior to that, I was giving free sessions to build my level of skill before I felt comfortable to do this. So about 2 years now of public readings and 3 years total. Okay, deck number 6 and a love forecast. So you can tell me when to stop, or I will stop when the cards compel me to. But I've always been fascinated by readings and psychics and mystics and of any kind, hierophants of all forms. So your love reading is, sometimes you just have to make a shot and go for it. If there's someone who you feel compassionate, it is not bad for you to make the first move. Just know by doing so, we'll start a storm, we'll start other energies to begin to happen. Trust your magic, your flight, and the genies, the wishes that you make will come true. So visualize the type of relationship you want, write it down, feel it inside, and know it will come. Just continue to work on yourself to level up, to gain your power, to gain your energy. And as you continue to, you will gain more strength, more power, and more flight, which will begin to attract someone who holds those energies as well to you. So just continue what you're doing and don't be afraid to make the first move if you meet someone that you like. And allow this energy that you feel to just blossom and continue to level up, continue to grow, because it already exists within inside you. Thank you. Much gratitude. Thank you. Trust your passions, believe that your wishes will come true, and know that sometimes we have to make the first step, even if it's not culturally acceptable to do so. Okay, so Gloria, you can choose 1 through 7. If you have a question in particular or just would like an energy update. Okay, number 3. Will these doctors figure out what's wrong with you? Yes, I can answer that. And I'm not a doctor, so all I can do is help with the practice. But I do have something in common with the doctors. We both share a symbol. The medical symbol is based off of a Hermetic symbol for Hermes, the caduceus. So share a symbol, but very little else. I also practice. So those are the things I share with doctors. But I will answer for you. You can tell me when to stop, or I'll stop when the ancestors compel me to. Okay. So, so what I see is, to give a little flash here, and I'll explain it more, is that the doctors will say that expensive experimental treatments will help you very much, which you may disagree with. You may feel like the way that you can heal yourself is finding a new perspective, believing that you are beginning to heal yourself naturally by your own process. And this is finding a new way to exercise, new way to eat, new way to sleep that is advised by the doctors, but is not based on them gaining more money, gaining more system. Oftentimes, healthcare is not about healing people, it's more so about treating the issue continuously for profit. And they will also say you might have to seek out people from around the world. You might need to travel somewhere to get a certain type of care. Or the doctors will say, we don't know what's wrong with you, go to this place and they will tell you. But you will also probably find holistic, Chinese holistic medicine, African, Middle Eastern holistic medicine. There's many different ways to heal yourself that is not in the traditional medical system. Just know that your mind is a very powerful tool. And when you believe your body is healing itself and you feel that, oftentimes miracles happen. But continue to listen to the advice of the doctors, but know that they are just practicing, and no doctor knows everything. So I hope that answers for you. They will probably tell you that you will have to pay a specialist in another country to find out what is exactly wrong with you, to answer your question specifically. So much gratitude, and find ways to help, just small ways to help treat yourself now, even undiagnosed. And then over time, you will find more of what's wrong with you, either internally or externally through the doctors. Yes, and I'll add you to the list. Yeah, the holistic nutritionist might help you more than some of the doctors. Or at least more actionable steps instead of reactionable steps. Okay, thank you all for coming to this chat. You can say after your question, if you would like, some of the information still might resonate with you, your question. So love 44, if you're here, you can choose 1 through 7 of the different decks I'm using. There's more information about me, the decks I'm using, and how to book a session in the description of this video. Thank you, everyone here. If you want to be notified when I do these lives or to see any of my archived videos here on YouTube, feel free to subscribe and go through the back catalog. There's a lot of great stuff here. Okay. Deck number 6. Do you have a question in particular, Love 44, or would you just like an energy forecast? Thank you. Okay, Love 44, you can either tell me when to stop or I'll stop when the cards compel me to. Yes, I will add you right here. Yeah, I'll post that. I appreciate the donations for anyone who are interested. And I'll shuffle here to get your energies. For the thumbs up, everyone. Okay, so your general reading for Love 44 is first is continue with your artistic passions. Thank you for being who you are, creating what you create, and sharing your own soul light, your beautiful one of a kind energy throughout this world. The spirits very much appreciate this energy and want to remind you that you are a beautiful flying creature. You are not meant to be grounded like others. You exist in the sky, and that's how you become grounded. You fly and you soar above these negative things, all of these doubts and limitations other puts on you. Oftentimes, the birds that fly the farthest, fastest, and highest get their wings cut. But know that your wings are not physical. You have mental magic wings that will allow you to rise up to any negative situation in your life. Just continue your artistic passions and know that cooking, dancing, singing, of any kind of art helps this world and makes you happier and helps the whole world. Much gratitude to you for all of the struggles you have been through in your life. Know that they're just upward wind that will push you to the highest heights. Thank you, Red Moon. I will add you on. Much gratitude to you. And I'm updating the list for everyone. And if you all would like more information on me and my services, they're in the description of this video. Okay, you can choose 1 through 7 are the different decks I'm using, and I will ask that question for you. So what is Denver the Crush thinking and feeling about you? And we'll ask the angels today. So you can tell me when to stop or when the angels compel me to. Thank you. The donations are very appreciated. It brings a lot of joy to my heart to do these lives, and I will continue to. I have one scheduled for tomorrow morning. If anyone would like a good early morning or late night, depending where you are, session, I have one scheduled at 7:05 tomorrow. So what is your crush thinking about you? Yeah, no issue. I'm 27 Earth years. I'm probably 27,000 cosmic years old, I would say. So somewhere between there, but 27 on this Earth plane. I feel a lot older than that though. So Denver is thinking about your good intentions, about how they feel towards you is positive, and they want to work with you, they want to be around you. But for them, they're having an issue with their own specialness. They believe that you are such a brilliant person with kind intentions, but the specialness they don't feel like they fully possess in themselves. They're not tapped into their guardian angels. They believe that they are in this world alone, and they are not tapped into this powerful magic that you know of. The angels have probably been with you since you were a child and have had a good power with you. But for them, they don't know much about the angels, and the angels have not been a force in their life. So your good intentions might kind of spook them just a little bit because they're not used to the energy. I kind of like to see it this way: in a fog, an angel and a demon probably look pretty similar based on silhouette alone. But when they come through the fog, you can always tell which one's which. And I like to say that an angel will generally, not always, an angel tends to tell you the truth, even if it's unpleasant, and a demon will lie, even if it's the truth. So, continue with your good intentions, continue the way that you relate to this person, and know that it will take them time to learn how to be around a powerful angel such as yourself. So much love and gratitude to you. Wishing you well in you and your crush. So Brianna, 1111. You can choose 1 through 7 of the different decks. And if you have a question in particular or would like an energy forecast. Yes, blessings to you as well. The angels love you very much. And gratitude to everyone here. If you would like some more personalized messages, I do 30-minute sessions. I can be booked in the description of this video. So Brianna 11 and Jurish, if you are here, you can choose 1 through 7 are the different decks that I'm using. There's more information of them as well in the description of this video. So I'm going to pull some messages just intuitively for anyone watching now or in the future between readings. Number 7. Okay. Do you have a question, or would you just like an energy reading? Hope the reflection's not too distracting here. Okay. What will happen between H and R through the coming years? Okay, you can tell me when to stop, or I will stop when the spirits of life and death compel me. And anyone who's new to the readings, much gratitude. Hello, Seashell Case. Thank you for finding this. The first video had some technical difficulties, but I think I resolved them. So the question is about, didn't have you up, Seashell Case, but I will add you on the list now. Yeah, didn't carry them over from the last video. But anyone who I have on the list who's not here, I'll keep them on the list just in case they show back up. So the next coming years is going to have some sorrow. There's going to be loss and tragedy. I see maybe a child passing away, or a miscarriage, or a stillbirth, some really, really sad child tragedy, something that would affect the mother for the rest of her life. And this could be through adoption, this could be through the neighborhood, but in the next few years, H&R will lose a child, or a child in their life will be lost. And this sorrow and this sadness will cause some introspection, some separateness, some mental issue between them. They will stay together and still be in this relationship, but there will be a lot of sorrow and tragedy that they will have to find ways to be creative. Because when something terrible happens, we have two choices. We either just feel terrible, or we use that feeling to create something, to make something, to help the world be a better place in the memory of those who have passed on. Instead of just feeling that tragedy, we create triumph with art, with any form of self-expression. So just use so most likely she will be very mournful, and he will be silently reflective when this child is lost and passed away. But know that this loss and this negative feeling will actually bring creativity and bring positivity to the world. Thank you. Thank you, Demi Lee Fall. I'll remove you from the list. That's my fiance in the mirror.
Hi.
So, okay, so Brianna and NC, if you are here, you will be up next. So I hope that energy and beautiful, they say, come say hi, Elizabeth. You can speak in the mirror. You're reflected.
Just say hello.
Yeah.